Billy King's corner. And it's in! And it's Danny Wilson, the former Rangers man. Well, start as you mean to go on. Hearts have the lead at Ibrox.
Well, that's how you meet a difficult ball. His timing for this cross, absolutely terrific. Taking the applause of the Hearts fans there. And this ball, there's no real pace on it, it's just driven in, right into the heart of the box. And it looks as though McCulloch, it goes over his head. But Danny Wilson, the timing of it, he meets it so well. Lee Wallace actually
save it, but Nicky Law, who scored an extra time winner against Hibs here on Tuesday, has rescued Rangers again. But here's Osman Sow, and he scores! An incredible end to the game. Hearts hit the front again. What a start to their season. Victory in Ibrox beckons.
What an astonishing response. The Hearts supporters felt as though their team had given up 2 points here. And when you see the way that this goal is created, Rangers not close to the ball at all, but it's a wonderful take from Osman Sow. Zalukis can't get the block in. He's close enough to him, but he finds the perfect angle to get it through the legs here of Zalukis. He's trying to get the block in through the legs and right into the corner. Bell had made a great save early.
Nicholson, away from Robertson. Sam Nicholson! Spectacular! It's Hearts who edge ahead in the Edinburgh derby. What a finish from Sam Nicholson!
And we were crying out for a bit of imagination and inspiration. Look at the nutmeg here. Picks it up there through the legs of Robertson and on his left foot. Wow, he manages to control the power. And the accuracy of this shot means that Mark Oxley can't get near it. That's a fabulous goal. Beautiful technique with the instep, power, precision, and Hearts are in front.
A goal worthy of the occasion, the Edinburgh derby. Sam Nicholson has his...
Wrong for Hibs.
Hibs' world has fallen apart. Prince Boabin about to step up here at the same end where Liam Craig put his penalty wide. Before it happens, Hibs are making a change. Sam Stanton being replaced by Matty Kennedy, who was at Kilmarnock and then worked with Alan Stubbs at Everton. Here comes Prince Boabin! That's the way to do it! Derby day in Edinburgh belongs to Hearts, as it so often has done lately.
Well, unlike the penalty we saw in the first half, this has got a bit of purpose and a bit of quality. Hearts one goal up, Boabin just faces it straight on, side of the foot. He makes sure he hits the target. There's enough height in it to get it away from the diving Mark Oxley. He's not going to reach that. And Hearts have put this game to bed.
The Prince of Tynecastle with a perfect penalty.
They work on, I think it's maybe just if, you know, maybe one of them's not getting that much out of a fullback, they'll switch over and just attempt to change it up a bit.
Billy King charging the Wraith box, he's round the keeper on the right side, gets across, Nicholson on the back heel, he's surely off the line, it's slid in by Keatings. A goal from nowhere for Hearts, a bit of disarray in the Wraith Rovers defence, and Billy King racing into the box, got round Kevin Cuthbertson, rolled it across the box. Sam Nicholson, I thought I'd maybe cross the line, a little flicked back heel. Wraith got it off there, and whether it was given for the first one or not, James Keatings rushed in to make sure, slid it into the goal. And with just under 13 minutes played here at Starks Park, it's the Wraith Rovers 0, Harbour Lothian 1. ball sliced away by Grant Anderson. It will be a Hearts throw midway through the Raith half, and it's absolutely pelting it down, Angus.
Yeah, it's brutal. Hopefully the pitch will manage to stay intact, because it's absolutely pounding down at the moment.
Amazing change of conditions after the, as I say, the sun and the wonderful condition the pitch was looking at is torrential here in Kirkcaldy. Here's Sam Nicholson for Hearts on the left hand side. Boabin, now McHattie, left wing, whips across box, great ball, and Billy King just couldn't get there. It was a terrific ball by Kevin McHattie, and Raith eventually get it away, but only as far as Jason Holt, midway inside the Raith half, drives forward, Holt goes for goal, low shot, and it's just wide from Holt. Terrific running by the Hearts number 10, and he just dragged it a bit in the end, but 20 minutes gone at Starks Park. Still Raith Rovers 0, Heart of Midlothian 1, and it's the Jambos in the attack now with a corner, right hand side to be taken by Billy King. Fires that one in to the area, headed towards goal by Wilson, and just wide in the end, but the same combination that paid dividends at Ibrox there, Angus, almost working out again.
Something that we've been working on in the training ground a lot.
Update from the Scottish Championship. And that's Loy with the opening goal. Rory Loy for Falkirk, giving the Bairns the 1-0 advantage at Easter Road. Elsewhere in the Championship, Rangers 1-0 up over Dumbarton. Get the goal score for you shortly as Hearts win it back with Holt. Now King races through into the Raith half. Billy King going forward, goes for the long range shot, falls for Boabin, edge box, great chance for Boabin, fires it towards goal, punched away as far as Keatings, can't quite get the ball at his feet, he does now, left foot, 2-0. James Keatings, second of the game. Boabin fired it towards Kevin Cuthbert, it's palmed away by the keeper. Keatings controls it well though, moves it onto his left foot, and he just drives it low into the corner. Excellent finish by the former Hamilton man. And 28 minutes gone here at Starks Park. It's Raith Rovers 0, Heart of Midlothian 2. Sam Nicholson, who scored that absolute screamer at Tynecastle against Hibs on his less favoured left foot, didn't quite get a hold of it. I think the way I'd probably describe it is what he's trying to do is maybe Ronaldo-esque when you try and get it on the instep like that and get the dip on it. Yeah,
especially in this the surface and the weather today, would give the goalkeeper all sorts of problems.
Oh, the good winning by Raith in the park. Won the ball back really well there, Martin Scott, and his long range shot from almost 30 yards. Didn't look the best, but it took a nick on its way through, and Raith do have another corner, and we'll have to be aware of these. I mean, Raith haven't really got hold of the ball on the ground, but set pieces, really anything can happen. We've just got to be really aware in the last 4 minutes of this half not to give them a way back into the game. Yeah,
exactly. This is probably where they're looking most likely, looking most dangerous. So
whipped in by Conroy, and it is a decent header at that near post. It was Martin Scott who got there in the Raith goal. Long ball out to the right hand side, headed clear by McHattie. Come through for Watson, the Raith centre back, rolls it back to Cuthbert, under pressure from Keatings, rifles it clear right footed. And we've played 2 minutes of added time here at Starks Park, and Craig Charlson does blow his whistle, and it's so far so good for the men in maroon, as they will just patiently wait for an opening. Here's Jason Holt on the left hand side, into the Raith half, now Nicholson. Plays a nice 1-2 with Billy King. Nixon switches the play with his right foot out to Jordan McGee on the right hand side. McGee threads it through for Nicholson, edge of the Raith box. Nice touch out to King on the right wing. Great move by Hearts. King dinks it across the box. Nicholson can't get there. Diving header away in the end, and Martin Scott turns away and gets the ball up for Raith, but it's a loose pass by the former Hibs man, and Hearts will pick up. They do have a man down at the moment though. Play rages on though. Jason Holt driving down the left hand side. Edge of the box, nice turn by Keatings, goes for goal low, and it's just blocked by Cuthbert in the end as Prince Boabin still down for Hearts, but that was a wonderful turn there by James Keatings just as he got in the Raith box, and a man on a hat-trick, full of confidence now, Angus.
Yeah, great play again from Jason Holt to set him up, and he was unlucky there.
So I think we did see the other side of Ush Turk at that chance for Nadi. It was his loose pass as he tried to kind of play it back into the centre. Wasn't the best of balls then. It put us under a bit of pressure, so I think Robbie will probably maybe have a few words with him about playing balls like that across the defence.
Yeah, will do. That just shows the confidence that the team have got and the trust in each other to pass it from the back.
Robinson, his first touch is to slide out to the right hand side of Nicholson. He drives into the Raith half. players ahead of him. Sam Nicholson keeps going 30 yards out. Nicholson shoved over the end by Ross Perry, and that's a silly and blatant foul by the former Rangers defender. Nicholson driving away, and I think maybe Ross Perry had been seeing clips of Nicholson's goal against Hibs there as he lined up on that left foot of his, and Perry just cynically shoves him over. But it's a free kick in a dangerous position.
Yeah, I think there's a number of players that will be wanting this. I think James Keating's obviously, he's on for a hat-trick, and Aleem, he's taken a few this season. He'll fancy himself as well.
Yeah, but had him down for a first scorer, that's gone. I just feel if he's going to take free kicks as the season goes on, at least one's either going to fly in the top corner or deflect into playing the odds. It is going to be a Hearts free kick. Keating standing over it with his left foot. Aleem Öztürk, the centre half, up on his right foot. It's about 20 yards out, 21 yards out, left of centre. So possibly would suit the right footer more, but James Keating is on a hat-trick. It will be Keating's, whips over the wall. Great free kick, what a fine goal! And James Keating has sealed his hat-trick, his first league start for Hearts. It's surely game over here at Starks Park. And Raith Rovers nil, Heart Lothian 3, and Keating just stepped up and with that left foot curled it beautifully over the wall.
Yeah, I think first decent play, I think attacking play we've seen from Raith really all day, and we know that Ryan Conroy's got a decent left foot, so he'll look to be putting Jack Hamilton under a bit of pressure here.
Will be Conroy. It's a free kick, as I say, maybe about 22, 23 yards out, slightly right from centre, so it certainly will suit the left foot of Conroy. We've seen Keating score a marvellous free kick at one end. Can Conroy emulate that at the other? Hamilton waits in the Hearts goal. Conroy whips in, it's a great free kick, and it's palmed over by Jack Hamilton. It's another really well struck free kick here at Starks Park. This time it's Ryan Conroy, and Jack Hamilton had to keep his eyes on it, and he palmed it over. Certainly can see it's a soft free kick, but I could see maybe why he would give the free kick. Nadi, for a lad of his height and build, went down fairly easily there. But it will be a free kick to Rovers anyway, left-hand side. Lewis Vaughan and Conroy standing over it. Will be the in-swinger from Vaughan or the out-swinger from Conroy. It is Vaughan, drives towards goal, and Hamilton had to be aware. He palms it over the bar, and that's a clever free kick there, Angus. I mean, it's a tight angle, but he tries to take Hamilton by surprise, but thankfully young Jack is well aware and just takes the safe option, palms it over the bar.
Yeah, Jack was switched on there, and
it will be a Raith throw into the final 3 minutes at Starks Park. Still, Raith Rovers nil, Hearts 3. Christian Nadi gets the sponsors man of the match. The great cheers, ironically, from the away end, and I think maybe some of the home end. Nadi rolls it back to McEwen. Outside left foot, great ball into the back post. Anderson heads towards goal, and superb hands again from Hamilton. As we approach the final 30 seconds here of normal time in Kirkcaldy. Hearts fans in full voice. They've seen a great performance, and now they could get another goal. Nicholson in the box, goes down, not given. Falls for Oliver, drills it in. Gary Oliver rifles it in the bottom corner. Quick break into the Raith box. Nicholson went down, but the ball broke, and it's man off the bench. Gary Oliver had a superb pre-season, and now for the first time in a competitive game,
Skerner, El Hassanoui, little turn, spin and shots! And that's enough for the opening goal and for his first goal for the club. Well, he enjoyed it, he was accurate. Simple play, moved away from Sibis and found a corner. Boaburn, Walker wants it, he gets it, goes for the shot, oh, it's deflected and in. It picked up a little touch, but still goalkeeper Darren Jimmerson shouldn't be beaten at his post. Half an hour played at Tynecastle, Hearts are 2 ahead. Just takes a little touch, but the goalkeeper should have stopped it. Burton O'Brien, oh, he's under pressure from Walker. That's a poor back pass, this is 3-0. Osman Sow doesn't miss from there. Strode onto the ball, clipped it past Darren Jimmerson. It was most unlike Burton O'Brien. Tried the back pass, it was poor, and that was clinical from Osman Sow. Second half, not for the want of trying. Here's Billy King. Fordyce tries to go away, comes inside, chance for Hearts. There's the goal in the second half. Dale Carrick setting up James Keating.
And the two substitutes combining. In fact, all three, Billy King also off the bench. A simple 1-2-3, and Hearts have scored. Patterson, that's a tempting ball. So is there. So good, so clinical. Hearts hit 5. Osman Sow with his second. And he's a player full of confidence, full of tricks.